back to the basics. I was experiencing a lot of distraction. I've deleted this video a couple times, like 4 times to be exact. And people's car alarms are going off. I don't know what's going on, but this message does not want to come out because it's trying to stop me from being great. Okay. But it's coming out. I want to say I've been having a prophetic message that's saying, go back to the basics. Go back to the one, two, threes and ABCs. Why? I'm trying to figure it out. Why? And I was watching this video or movie or show actually on Netflix. Something about Joe, Couple Joe or anything Joe. I don't remember, but they were basically committing a crime, and they were trying to find where the $10 million were. She watches a lot of true crime, and she was like, when I'm trying to find this money, I need to go back to the basics. Okay. So she goes back to the basics. She goes back to the source. The source is what you need to go back to. Why do you need to go back to the source? God is the source for me. God is the source for me to gather my thoughts and come prepared, come correct, come willingly without resistance. I struggle with this concept of saying the word God, but also cussing and also using tarot as a means to connect. As also I go to church as well, so I struggle with these things, but I truly know my one true source is God. I literally would not be here without God. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, and I continue to pray and pray and pray so I can understand what's happening in my life, so I can understand mm, then these things that these tools that I'm utilizing for sure. And I'm going to continue to use them until it serves me no mind anymore. But I realized that the source is all you need to understand where you need to go. The source is all you need to understand how to navigate through life. The source is all you need to understand why something is happening to you. The source is all you need. Hi, Janelle. The source is all you need. Where am I going? Oh, okay, I know where I'm going. Currently, I'm door dashing, and I literally haven't had a DoorDash since I've been out here, and I've been out here for like an hour. Um, so I'm actually gonna take this, but it's just I'm having some realizations that going back to the basics, the one, two, threes, the ABCs is what I need to do so I can have clarity. I feel like that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I'm not gonna overly analyze it. I'm not going to do any of that. Mm. I love these types of videos. I love that. Thank you for watching, Olivia. I'm from Ohio, and I grew up in the mountains of Georgia, North Georgia. I'm blind. I don't know why I took my glasses off. Yeah. Hmm. I'm trying to think because I've received a lot of signs today. I received a lot of triple numbers. God speaks to me in numbers a lot, and they were counting down. Like I seen 999, 888, 777, and it was like consecutive. And I'm like, why? I don't know why. I really don't. Your phone is linking? Ringing? It was ringing at one point. Hopefully it's not doing it now. But I'm going to sit on this energy and I'm going to receive it. But I feel like my life is changing. I've disconnected from people where I was like, this does not serve my brand. Like, as a girly who loves, I love my sensuality. I love who I am. I love talking about pleasure, romance, um, sex. I love talking about all those things. And, but I also love talking about God. And I also love, and you cannot say that you can't talk about God without talking about like sex. Like Adam and Eve is the first story. So for me, it's not about sex. It's not about that. It's about the connection you have someone and making sure that it's real, making sure that you're doing it out of growing an actual family and generational wealth and not out of lust. Guys, please stop talking about Trump. Who cares? I don't care about politics. Okay. Um, okay. But you have to talk about all these things without feeling like, oh, this is bad. Like, it's not bad. Sex is not bad. Having sex with someone for some type of gain is bad. Having sex with someone who literally wants to use you is bad. Having sex while on drugs is bad. Like, that makes sense. But having sex with someone that you're building a life with, that you guys love each other, you also love God, you guys love yourself, you guys have self-worth, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Never bad. Never that. It's just the quality. You guys gotta think. Yeah, it's perspective. Like, you guys have to think about the good and not necessarily bad, because there's always gonna be good and bad. That's why we have good and evil. Wait. I think. Wait. Pause. I'm in Chick-fil-A. I'm in Chick-fil-A. So I can't really talk about what I want to talk about. All right, here you are. Okay. Oh, it's everything. Cool, cool, cool. Great. Ma'am? I didn't realize you had. Or you can love someone. Realize. Yes. Talking goes a long way in making a new friend. I agree. I think talking to anyone, also going back to the sex topic, talking and getting to know that person before you lay down with them is ultra important. Okay. Knowing their habits, knowing their good and bad qualities. But yeah, getting to know each other is hella important. And know what they like and what you like. Exactly. Like, I've seen so many relationships fail because they haven't seen the dark side of someone. Like, they've seen the light, they've seen what they look like, but what they look like and what they like and who they are inside, because externally does not reflect internally. Externally does not reflect internally. And because that is that, people are always fucking boozled. Okay, they are bamboozled. And that sucks, you know. I definitely feel like, because I am married, I I have I have understood that. Thank you, K K6. I have understood that he's my best friend first. He was my best friend before we got married. That's what I'm trying to say. What am I was like confused on what I was trying to say. But yeah, he was my best friend before we got married. Like, mind you, we also had no sex for the first year. So, and that can contribute to long distance as well, but he was the bestie for the restie, and now I'm married to him. So now he's definitely going to be the best friend for the rest of my life. So yeah, communicate with people, understand what lust is, understand what love is. Those are the most important things. Okay, I gotta see where I need to go. Door dashing, so I need to see where these people live. I'm coming right back. Wait. Okay. But then there's always little secrets that you don't share with your partner because it may be too embarrassing. Yes, and I have really embarrassing secrets that I was scared to share to my partner, but I did. I did that probably low key, maybe the second year of us dating, like because we live together, so you don't necessarily know all the things that I'm doing, but I shared them because first of all, I felt that we were gonna get married. That's one thing, but also I'm like, I can't hide these things when we start living together. Like I literally cannot hide it. So it's like I'm gonna tell him, and so I did, and the response was amazing. It made me feel comfort. It made me feel safe. It made me feel loved because he wasn't judging me. He would just be like, "Oh, okay, that's interesting," and like, "So why do you do this? Da da da." And I'm like, this is what's happening, and I was able to find him, and I was able to move and grow from it. But it's just crazy to think that some people will keep a secret for so long because I don't know why. Like maybe, yeah, like insecurity or. And there's one thing that I've learned as well. So many people are scared to be alone. What's wrong with being alone? Like as a person who literally before even meeting my husband, now well, before then boyfriend, I did not have sex for a year. I was focused on me. I did me. I did not like I had to focus on myself because what was somebody gonna give me that I couldn't give myself? You know, I feel like the back to the basics thing